Hello Capricorn, it's your turn for your reading for the month of June. Dates, and welcome to the channel. I don't always say that. I always forget. I don't know why. It's like some people say that and some people don't. But yeah, welcome Capricorn to the channel. Whoopsie Wongy's channel. Days to keep in mind. First of all, Mars is in Cancer, so don't be alarmed when things concerning home dynamic, family, community, children, blows up, especially if it being in Mars. But do keep in mind that it is Cancer and Mars. Also, I want to keep in mind too that right now we're having like this whole thing with Cancer and Capricorn going on, especially North Node, South Node. As far as I know, it may have changed, but I'm pretty sure it's still there. I'll have to look, but and then dates to remember for new moons and full moons and eclipses and such like that. June 3rd is a new moon in Gemini, and the 17th is a full moon in Sagittarius. So if you have any of those in your birth chart, whether it's your moon sign, your rising sign, or your Venus, Mars, or whatever, it may really affect you as a person, but also as collectively it will affect us. So I want to keep that in mind. All right, this is your theme of the month, the ruin that I picked, or that I got. It is called Hagless, if I said that correctly. Destructive forces of nature, elemental hell, change, freedom, intervention, and cautions are attribute of this ruin. To pull, it indicates the existence of an urgent need in your psyche to free itself from the confines and identification with material reality, and to experience the world of the archetype thinking. The ruin of the elemental or elementary destruction of things that are completely outside of your control. Haggis is only upright, not vice versa, and yet it always works through the reverse. If you pull the ruin, you can expect resolution because it is a big awakening. The more serious the damage in your life, the more important and contemporary are the requirements for your further growth. Also, I totally forgot, we are in Gemini season, so I'm not sure exactly what Gemini, like the season, does for Capricorns, but it's a lot of mental work. It's a lot of communication. Geminis are very, lovable, fun creatures to be around. They love fun in general, but you really don't want to get on the bad side of Gemini as well, but that's for kicks. All right, Capricorn, let's get into your reading. Hopefully you can see the cards. I know a few times I didn't really see the cards. So, anyways, hope you all are doing well. I don't know, I've noticed a lot of Capricorns just really need to take time out for themselves. Really need to recuperate their energy because it seems like a lot's going on for you guys. As well for Cancer. But enough said. Alright, June, you're coming in with the 10 of Pentacles. Woohoo! Money, flowing, inheritance money, family. Each of these pentacles could represent things you value in life. Time, resources, your ultimate happiness in life. You and another significant other. But I feel like you're growing. You're expanding your consciousness. And then you have the Knight of Wands. This is in and out energy. It is, kind of a fiery energy. Sagittarius energy, Aries, Leo, but it's more of a Sagittarius, so some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Maybe you're trying to, manage your resources, and I know a lot of you have been on that kick for a long time, trying to manage in and out energies in your life, especially when it comes to situations, family dynamics, resources, abundance. Like maybe things haven't been as passionate as they have been in the home department and the love department. Then you have the King of Cups. This is a Cancer card. This is water, emotions, everything like that. Love, being satisfied completely. Maybe you're having a difficult time this month when it comes to reasoning within yourself on the love department, on feeling satisfied and wholly, completely satisfied with everything in your life, especially when it comes to finances or finances. I'm not talking right. I'm sorry. I apologize. Especially love and finances, feeling stable, because I feel like a lot of you, stability is you know. Capricorns are the father of the zodiacs, being protective of what you have, being very sensitive when it comes to things that are important to you, especially when it comes to your kids, your family, your finances, while Cancer is, about home, family. Of course, you guys are too, but the mother is zodiac. So you could be dealing with a Cancer as well, or someone who is a male Cancer, because it's King of Cups, or a male water sign. But also too, I have a friend who's a Capricorn, so we're going to be connected in some way with a Cancer, especially with this whole North Node in Cancer and South Node in Capricorn. So don't be shocked if you are dealing with a Cancer or vice versa. And then you have the Knight of Swords, taking action, coming through. Maybe your communication isn't that great this month. Maybe it's hard to express your full potential, your full passions when it comes to, fully speaking, or someone speaking to you. And then you have the Seven of Swords. So this is toxicity, trickery, deceitfulness. Maybe that's happening within your home dynamic. Things aren't as clear as day. Things aren't as fine as they appear on the surface, or you're having to deal with a little bit of conflict, maybe within yourself. Maybe you're carrying on too much responsibilities from other people that are being draining and toxic. But also too, I feel like it could indicate Wheel of Fortune, things are turning around in your favor when it comes to, this toxicity in your life. Things that you've been trying to work for in your life. So things are coming full circle around, I feel like that. And then the Nine of Pentacles, giving and receiving. What are you willing to hold back, and what are you willing to give to others when it comes to your future, when it comes to this toxicity in your life, when it comes to, your family, what are you willing to give, but also to be willing to give to yourself as well. Then you have the Justice card. So you could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a court case, court battle, or signing papers, or dealing with something illegal, or you're just wanting the justice in your life. I feel like that's more of what's going on in the month of June, is you're getting your justice served when it comes to, having things turn out right. Getting rid of the bullshit, getting rid of the conflicts, maybe with you or another person. Then you have the Empress card. This is like the kind of mothery Taurus energy. It's also, could indicate you need to be willing to, take time out for you. I know last month was about, a month about you, but I feel like it's also implying to me, don't get caught up in the obligations of other people, but also to take time to love yourself. And I think, Capricorns have been going through that. What is love to themselves? How can I treat myself better? How can I, self-love instead of just over-giving or overextending? Then you have the Four of Pentacles. So maybe you're holding on to something. Maybe you need to let go of something. Maybe you need to analyze, what are you giving to? Because there's a conflict, I feel like, with these two cards. Do I give to myself, or do I give to people? Do I hold back? Do I extend myself? I just feel like there needs to be a balance with that, because I feel like you shouldn't be in a position, especially if you're in a relationship or a marriage or being single and have to deal with people in general. You need to have a balance when it comes to these things, especially family dynamics, especially if you have kids, give to your kids, of course, but also to, as much as you're extending out to other people, you gotta reassess it. You gotta balance it out, where how can I give to myself as well? Because if you go on autopilot and just let your emotions take you, or let things take you, let people gravitate to you and want to take everything from you, then at the end of the day, you're going to feel tired, depleted, defeated, exhausted. So this month also is reiterating that, when it comes to life-changing decisions, when it comes to your passions, when it comes to stability in general, what are you willing to give? What are you willing to not give to? This toxicity, or to yourself, Because I feel like a lot of the Capricorns have been dealing with toxicity. They want to get out of that. They want change in their life, for God's sake. Damn it. You deserve it. You deserve happy change for yourself and whoever you're involved with. Then you have the High Priestess in reverse. This is a Pisces card, but it's more about the energy. You could be taking on this energy, but with it being in reverse, listen to your intuition, especially when it comes to, life-changing decisions, when it comes about, giving and receiving in relationships, when it comes to your energy life force, when it comes to getting the justice you deserve. It's easy to get in this state of always giving to people and then realizing you don't have nothing for yourself. Maybe that's why the Four of Pentacles here. You're having a, conflict that, or someone's not giving to you to get the justice you need. I've been going through that myself. For the last semi-years, I have not had a good birthday where I got what I wanted when it comes to visiting family. And it's like, for God's sake, I need a way I can see my family. But sometimes it's like, it can be tiring when you want things to go your way, but no one's helping you, And I feel like a lot of Capricorns have gone through that. They're tired of it. They want to get things in their favor. The Devil, and I was going to say reverse, but Devil, yeah, cutting through the toxicity. And I've heard someone use this analogy about the two people. They can easily take the chains off of them. They don't have to bear this burden. They don't have to deal with this toxicity where they feel like they're maybe the victim of other people's behaviors, or maybe they feel like there's a strong hold in their energy field where they can't just snap out of it and just do what they want. So I feel like a lot of Capricorns have come to this place in realization that they can't do things on their own like they used to. They need to be set free. You want to be set free from anything that's harming you, anything that's a drug or an addiction, whether it's just your health in general, whether it's over giving, whether it's, anything can be a real addiction. People make this Devil card look like a horrible thing, but it's all about, maybe there's a war going on in your mind and how to break the cycle when it comes to getting a fair balance to the injustice maybe happening in the world, or maybe injustice happening to you. And I just feel like you really want that. You really expect people to treat you a certain way, but for some reason they don't care. And then you're feeling trapped. You're feeling like you're in bondage to everybody's wishes when you don't have to. And it's just, I understand Capricorns. A lot of us are going through the same thing where we feel like we want things to go in our favor. And I feel like they will. It's just, you have to be patient to wait it out. So hopefully that helps one of you out there. Bye-bye.